Welcome back, everybody. We're here again in Wuthering Waves, working on our main quest. We are looking for our dear friend Jinhsi, who may or may not be in trouble in all of these temporal distortions in Mount Firmament. Look at the snowflake! Ooh, look at the sky. The ripples are interesting. That must be the barrier. Alright, let's go see what's up over here 15 meters ahead. Wow, look at the rocks. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, the white trees. I wonder how much of that is their leaves and how much of that is snow.
What's the matter?
I dreamed of this place.
You dreamed of Hongzhen?
This must be where we saw that disaster. You describe your dream from last night. Oh, that was only last night, my goodness.
It sounds like you did dream of this place.
I dreamed of Hongzhen being attacked by TDs. I dreamed of the Sentinel protecting people here.
What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library.
Oh, from when Jue first appeared?
Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly during that onslaught.
Look at that. So cool. I wonder what those were for.
Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream.
You don't say.
It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
Okay. Nothing new, to be honest. With us, this has happened before. Hello, Fraxidus. I love the ice looking like the frost covering that person's mace, or whatever you would call that. I don't know if those are always there, or if that's just because we're in this region where it's very cold. It's probably always there, but it's a nice touch. It's the Fraxidus. What a surprise.
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path.
They've laid a trap in Hongzhen.
But every trap has its weak points.
Oh, what are you thinking? Ginkgo leaves? What's this?
Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinhsi.
Oh?
And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen?
Oh dear.
The
Things are not looking
lead
good.
Deeper into the heart of Hongzhen.
Okay.
Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Guess we'll just sneak around the Fraxidus for now. Oh, my Ascension quest. What about that? Should probably do that. Yeah, my XP is getting a little high. I'm nervous about how many levels I'll jump. Well, maybe we'll do that at the end of this episode if I don't make it through the whole block. They're frozen.
Traces end here.
They weren't frozen earlier. Oh, that guy's not frozen. Oh, they're collapsed, though.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
I guess if Jinhsi is linked to Jue, she could have frozen them in time, deliberately.
Must be Jinhsi. Her trails led to this location.
Oh my god, look at that civilian in the background. About to get absolutely demolished, my goodness.
Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Okay, just checking to see if I can interact with any of these people. Oh, there's one that I can. Hello.
One with the sounds. Shadow descends.
No, you don't. I don't want them to get any chance to do anything, basically. Alright, great. Look at that. It is... Oh, wait, I saw an inspect, I think. Oh, I took damage. Whoops. What did I see? Here it was. A Fraxis artificer suspended in time by their temporal disruption. They are now forever frozen in the instant before disaster struck. It seems the Fraxis had infiltrated Mount Firmament even before the disaster struck. I see. Oh dear. It's really cool to see them frozen mid-motion, is what I was trying to say earlier, but also quite upsetting. They really were just about to slaughter these defenseless people, weren't they?
One with the south traces disappeared by the pond.
Can't say I agree with that course of
We
action.
need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Hopefully we don't hurt anybody fighting like this. But it seems that the power of time is more powerful than our abilities, so I have no need to worry.
Shadow descends.
Okay. Try to get these guys to be close to each other. So then I can do my... Ooh! Goodness gracious. My ultimate. I don't know if it's worth it trying to set that up, because this guy's almost gone. Here we go. Let's get this guy in here. I want more distance, actually. After all that time waiting for them to come close. Taking damage. Not ideal.
Feel my wrath.
Oh, I keep trying to switch the rover, but he's on 2, not 1. These guys, their lines are very cheesy sometimes. It's quite entertaining. Oh, I can synthesize over there. I'll probably heal if need be. Can I make anything really strong? Energy bag, 3% and 30. Uses frogs, wow. I don't own any of these. Well, let's give it a try. This is the healing thing, yes? Okay. I jumped up in experience too, that's nice. Okay. Maybe I will save it until we're a little bit lower on health. In the meantime, since we have the synthesizer here, I've been working on getting Jinhsi's materials, but... Let's see, I have 3 go. Yeah, I need 3 more of those things. Let's make some while we're here. I'm really excited to build her, so... I think I need these. I only need 3. There we go. But I do need more of these, I think it was. Let's make 3. And hopefully that's how many that I needed. Wasn't really paying attention. Okay. Jinhsi, my dear. Yes. Oh. I need more. 3, 6, 9, 12. I need 1 more. Could I do any of these? No. I need to ascend her. Unfortunate. Alright, 1 more Howler Core. Then Jinhsi's ready to go as soon as we ascend her. There we go. Oh, but wait. I never even looked at her central thing. This one here. Oh, but I have plenty. I just need this. Which we get from fighting Jue. So I guess that is indeed on the agenda. The suspicious plant. You're very suspicious. Whoa. You're very suspicious, plant. I hope you know that. You look very cool, though. I like your leaves. Don't kill that person. Goodness gracious. What's that over there? Oh, it's a frozen bird. I thought it might be some... Oh, hey, we can heal. Nice. I thought it might be some sort of challenge. Did we really just make a loop in this little area? I thought we'd progressed farther than that. Oh, we must have started down there and came up this way? Yes, I think that's what happened. Alright, hello pond. I'm supposed to inspect you.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
It's not frozen for one. And it's a puzzle for 2. Is there a secret door behind the waterfall? Yay! I'm so happy.
Let's go take a look.
Plot relevant secret waterfall rooms.
Another photon barrier.
My absolute favorite. I think I'm supposed to shoot these?
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
Can't reach that one. I need a better angle. There we go. Enter the chamber. Mysterious secret chamber. Oh, people!
You two, halt!
They're not frozen!
Hold on.
Oh, does she recognize that person?
Lady Xingyi.
Ooh.
Relax, there are honored guests. No need to be tense.
You look like you're going to be another character. And also it's an older woman. Oh, that's so cool. I hope she becomes playable.
In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened.
It's been a single day on their end. Wow.
It's been a while, Changli.
Aw. They seem fond of each other.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young sir? What shall I call you?
Rover or Sino? Well, Sino's our name, kind of-ish. The one that we just randomly came up with for ourselves, so.
My name is Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
How fun it is to actually meet someone. Also, those tassels on her coat look like our ascension materials, funnily enough.
Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
I like her design, though. We speak with people. Hello? Please pardon my rudeness earlier. I didn't know you were here to help Madam Magistrate. I don't mind, you were just doing your job. Thank you for your understanding. First the temporal disruption, and now the Fraxidus. When will we ever get a break? If trouble finds us again, our people won't stand a chance. Anyway, I still want to make it up to you. Just give me a call if you need anything at Mount Firmament. Oh, thank you. Very kind. Oh, can't speak with you, though. Tending to the wounded. Nice. Oh, someone's crying. Upsetting. Nexus is out of commission. Pretty. I guess we found the survivors. I'm glad. It seems like quite a few people made it out. But who knows what portion of the population this is. You there, young man. I bet you have more important things to do. Don't let an old man like me hold you back. Go on and accomplish your tasks with purpose. What makes you think so? My eyes may be old and blurry, but my mind is sharp as ever. I've lived my whole life in Mount Firmament, but people are all the same no matter where you go. Our actions reveal our true character. And now, at this crucial turning point for Mount Firmament, your arrival... Yes, it is no mere coincidence. In these troubled times, you may hold the key to bring about much-needed change. Change. Definitely difficult to come by in these times when time has stopped. Don't want to accidentally progress. So... I really love being able to see little snippets of NPC conversations when we can't fully talk to them. It's really nice. Hello, child. I hope you're alright.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jinhsi.
Yes, do you know where she is?
The Magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
We're just behind her. The Truth Seeker's Pass.
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Oh dear, these guys again. What is Jinhsi doing there?
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
I like how Chongling speaks. I like how she delivers her lines. Did she unfreeze her? Was she healing her? Ooh. Are you becoming a dragon, Jinhsi?
Madam Magistrate, are you?
I'm fine.
I think you should embrace it. Do not be afeared.
How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Welcome your dragon side.
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little.
I love how last time it was the magistrate can barely ever leave the city without permission, and now Jinhsi's just on her own little quest, trapped in a time bubble. Don't worry about it. She really just does as she pleases when it concerns the safety of her people, which is
Despite being
in a
the
good way,
Sentinel's
which is
appointed
nice.
Resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse.
I see, it's not that her condition is getting worse, it's that her power... I see, okay. Yes.
Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the court of Savante.
Ooh, interesting.
It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung Chamber. To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Okay, pretty straightforward. That explains why she's there.
I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
Weren't you also just injured?
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Seems like Xingyi is a capable fighter. I would love to play as her.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power.
Oh, wow.
A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
I recall that, I believe it was Sanhua who said that Jinhsi's relationship with Jue was very familial. So I love that her approach is to have a serious conversation. It seems like Jue would sort of be a paternal figure to her, or at least a parental figure to her. But it's definitely sort of it feels like a coming of age moment for her, where she's literally possibly about to surpass it in power, but also their relationship is kind of changing, both as a consequence of that and as a reflection of that, because she's the one who wants to sit down Jue and have the serious conversation, which is, I love this. It's a great development in her personal arc and her arc as a powerful being, I suppose you could say. Really well done, I think.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel?
I also love that Chang'Li's thinking face is a smile. Great touch.
The
Really...
Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
It really expresses a lot about her character.
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlun chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jinhsi. We'll distract the Fraxidus main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan.
And the locals will handle the rest.
Now I'm just realizing I don't see a tacit mark on Xinyi or on Shanli. Where are they? Is she not a resonator?
I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seeker's Pass downstream.
It doesn't look like it, yeah. Maybe it's under her coat.
Lady Xinyi. Please, leave it to us.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns.
Oh.
Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Really a full circle coming of age moment, feels like. I forgot that she was born here. Alright, head to the pass. Jinhsi?
Any other questions for me?
Oh my. Okay, ask about the temporal disruption.
This crisis hit Hongzhen hard. People were going about their day as usual, but then chaos erupted without warning. They didn't even have the time to escape. Our town is made up of ordinary individuals, and we had no way to defend ourselves against the temporal disruptions. Thanks to Magistrate Jinhsi, we didn't get too many casualties.
The Sentinel caused this disaster by trying to protect people.
We understand our Sentinel is not to blame for what has transpired. Jinzhou stands thanks to the Sentinel's never-faltering protection. It saved our ancestors from the tacit discords. Without the Sentinel, this land would be uninhabitable. Current situation could be much worse without the Sentinel's aid. We are grateful for its help, and can't expect anything more from it. As our Sentinel once protected the people of Mount Firmament from tacit discords, it seems we'll need to rely on Magistrate Jinhsi this time. Any other questions for me?
Once again, sort of a coming-of-age moment where she's also starting to take on the responsibilities that Jue once held. Let's see. Ask about Mianlun Chamber.
Many outsiders are unaware, but in ancient times, a colossal vehicle descended upon Mount Firmament, alongside our Sentinel. This became the Mianlun Chamber, as we know it today.
A vehicle? Aliens? I wonder if the remains of this vehicle are those circular structures that we've been seeing on the landscape. Could be parts of an engine, perhaps? Or some sort of... I don't know how to describe it. Chamber, maybe. Oh, and that became Mianlun Chamber. I would like to know more, Jinhsi.
People in Hongzhen believe our Sentinel came from a faraway star, and the chamber serves as its hibernation pod.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
But with our limited technology, we still struggle to comprehend its workings. Speaking of which, our Sentinel's health is worsening. Lately, it has been spending longer periods of time in the Mianlun Chamber, essentially going back to sleep more frequently. We've tried asking about it, but no response.
I wonder if it's just reaching the natural end of its lifespan, or if there's something about the habitat here that means it's not getting what it needs to survive. Also, it's interesting that she described their own technology as limited, when it's much more advanced than what we have in our world even. So that just goes to show how much more advanced whatever vehicle descended with Jue must have been. I wonder where the Court of Savantai falls between these two levels of advancement. I get the feeling that they have more developments than the other civilizations in this world. But was that from simply, experimentation and development? Or did they get information from somewhere? Or did they get some of this ancient, possibly alien technology and extrapolate from it?
Any other questions for me?
That could have consequences. Ask about the Mianlung Chamber's defenses.
The defense mechanisms outside Mianlung Chamber were built by the Court of Savante. Back in the day, researchers from the Court of Savante would often come to Mount Firmament to study the strange time fluctuations. This caused tension with the locals. Local people believed it was disrespectful to the Sentinel, especially when they tried to enter Mianlung Chamber.
I can understand that, yeah.
After some deliberation, local people understood that the Court of Savante posed no threat to the Sentinel.
I still feel like they should ask for permission. You're basically just walking into someone's house or someone's room. You should, ask if they're okay with that.
A deal was struck. The locals would refrain from disrupting their research, and in return, they would build defense mechanisms to keep outsiders from interrupting the Sentinel's rest.
Well, that is nice of them. That's good.
Sentinel was believed to have agreed to this compromise by remaining silent during negotiations. Any other questions for me?
Concerning. Ask about the cipher key.
Activating the cipher key is a complex process, and we've stored the Mianlung Chamber's controller separately. It's an extra safeguard. By splitting the key in its control panel, it'll be harder for malicious individuals to access them. Any other questions for me?
Ask about the lifespan cost of leaving.
Long ago, the Sentinel protected people of Hongzhen from tacit discords, and it also revealed a harsh truth. Leaving Mount Firmament shortened one's lifespan exponentially. The longer someone has lived inside the temporal barrier, the less likely they can make it out alive.
Now, when you say exponentially, do you mean exponentially? Or just, are you saying that for emphasis? Because if it really is an exponential cost, that's a high price. My goodness.
Later, a group of brave young people who could afford the aging left Mount Firmament, and they eventually built Jinzhou City.
Wow.
Others stayed and worshipped the Sentinel as their god, vowing to protect it for generations and carving its likeness into the mountain. I pray for your safe return. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other responsibilities to attend to.
Thank you for your time. And that explains how the mountain came to be dragon-shaped. I like these pools. They look really cool. Flowers on them. Aww. This is cute. Elderly couple. Oh. So these two are saying, have you seen the magistrate? She looks like a baby that the Sentinel brought back all those years ago, but now she's only 15 and 16. How does that work? Time flows differently here. So she wasn't just born here, she was found by Jue? Interesting. How are you feeling, Shanping? Are you hurt? I'll call for help. Do you need help? My wife. What about her? Here we go. Don't worry, my dear. No need to trouble the young ones. We were in a hurry and accidents happen. I'll be fine. I can handle it myself. I love how this is an old woman, but she still has color in her hair. It's nice. It's a little bit of variation among the older models. But are you sure? You've been feeling unwell for years, and now... Well, we're alive at least. Can't complain. A few scrapes and bruises are nothing compared to what could have happened. Goodness, that kind young lady saved our lives from the disruption. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't still be breathing today. A kind young lady? You mean... Oh, come on. That's not just any young lady. She's the magistrate of Jinzhou. Oh, my, so she is our magistrate. She looked so young. Guess this is their first time seeing her since she became the magistrate. And she did become the magistrate at a very young age, we've established. Hang in there. Hopefully you'll get the help that you need to get. Okay, let's see. People, hello! This version has headphones on, or those earmuffs. How did it go for you? I saved as many people as possible and directed them to safety. But there were others I did what I could. Don't beat yourself up. We acted quickly and saved a lot of lives. It's all thanks to Lady Jinhsi. I was so overwhelmed my mind went blank. If she hadn't been there to give orders, I wouldn't have even made it out alive, let alone save anyone. It's so rare to hear that from you. I remember how much you opposed Uncle Fu's decision to let her take the reins back in the day. Oh, we spoke to Uncle Fu. Well, I thought she knew nothing about our town as an outsider. But it was too late. The decision had been made based on the support she received. In the end, I just accepted the inevitable. Ask about Uncle Fu. Have you never heard about Uncle Fu? He must be the esteemed guest from Jinzhou Lady Jinhsi mentioned. Ah, I see. That man in the white shirt is Uncle Fu, former leader of Hongzhen. Despite having stepped down from his position, he still commands respect from the townsfolk. He's said to be over 100 years old, making him the oldest person in town. It must be tough for him, enduring all this chaos at his age. Interesting. So that kind of gives more depth to his whole statement about not letting us young people be held back by him as an older person. That might be why he originally accepted the decision to have him step down and instate Jinhsi instead.
Did Xingyi and Jinhsi know each other?
Probably.
Jinhsi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Jinhsi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinhsi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
Hello, birds. Prepare to die. I'm so sorry about this. These birds are higher level than me. Wow.
Fury boils. Inferno. Let's do this another way.
Just waiting for an outro skill.
As you wish.
There we go.
Burn to ashes.
I love that. I said I'm waiting for an outro skill. Mortefi said, as you wish. And instantly I got my outro skill. That's pretty fun. What timing? Oh, those were tested discords. Okay, I don't feel so bad about killing them now. I got howler cores from those. See a box. See a title heritage. I see some birds. Hello, birds. Let's get the box, and then we'll head back. We can get the title heritage at another point, I think.
An unexpected discovery.
Ooh. Ice pile. Smash, and they might drop rewards. Okay. I need my grapple to come back so I can reach that one. Hello. I got some stuff. Okay, cool. Well, let's continue on. Just looking around. It's so pretty with the red and the whites. Looking for any more chests. I feel like there would be more around here. What a cool area OST too. Vocalizations are really pretty. I see something moving. Oh, it's that thing. Wow! The effect of the sun through the barrier. That's amazing. Look at that flare. Oh, that's gorgeous. Also makes sense because we do see a lot of ice crystals in the sky frozen there by the temporal distortion, so I'm not surprised there's some sort of phenomenon going on there. Is this going to launch me? Leap device. Stand in a moment to launch yourself in the target direction. The leap device can also be used while you transform into Clangbang. Oh my goodness. Okay. What is Clangbang? I wonder if I can hit this from here, actually. Where to go? Got it. And the other one was up there. Oh, there's another teleporter over there. Well, let's get it. Once we saw it. We can always teleport back to the one that we were just at as well. I'm looking for that other wind chime thing. Oh! Oh! Scorpion! Scorpion! I need to fight more scorpion. Oh, you're not a scorpion. You are a worm. Hello, worm. Oh! I'm getting hit.
Do this another way.
Dude. There's more of them, I see. I think they forgot about me, though, so I will not bother with them. Okay, let's get this one. And then I have a plan. Right, so we got that one. And then this.
Silence!
And that. Hey, nice.
Nowhere to hide.
Okay, now we got an echo. Is this our first worm echo? I don't recall if we got any last time. We probably did. But maybe not. Aha! Lava larva. Hello. Wow, we jumped right up to level 3 too. That's nice. I wonder what you do. Actually, let's take a peek at that. Oh, I accidentally got a quest. Oops. Defeat the enemies and save the young woman. Should we do that first? No, we should probably continue with the main quest, but I do want to look at echoes, because I remember I'm trying to level your echoes, because you don't have the best. So this lava larva thing, probably around here. Darn, doesn't appear to be havoc. Wonder what it is. Should be here, right? Because it was level 3. Show unequipped first. Not entirely sure what we're sorted by. Oh, it's not here. Interesting. I don't think it would be here. Doesn't look like it. I am scanning these very quickly, so it's quite possible that I'll miss it, but I didn't. Haha. Okay, it's molten, whatever it's called. Fusion? Fusion, yes, okay. Makes sense because it's lava. Alright, well, I just thought I'd check. I wonder what these are. Oh, it's just these plants. Angelica? How rude of me. I ran right past it, didn't even notice it was there. Okay. Let us head back to the direction we were... Why are you still sparkling? Oh, just delayed. Okay. Back in the direction we were going. We have one bell to find. So let's actually teleport over there so I don't get distracted. And... oh my! Look at that! I wonder where I'm supposed to go next. I think it was up these hills, which aren't too tall. We should be able to just climb them. Go for it, Rover. Nice. Okay. Bells? Bells? Any bells? That way. Oh, sorry, I was trying to get this plant. Can't clear the plant. Oh, there's, icy boys. Ooh. I do want to fight icy boys.
Not bad, huh?
Oh, oops. Sorry, didn't even notice that you got hurt. That's my bad. Oh, right, it's those attacks by the Havoc guys. And we're falling off the cliff. Well, at least you fell with us. Thanks for coming, buddy. Alright, let's get back up there. Hopefully this guy... oh, hey! He came with us! Nice. You're immune to Havoc. Oh no, I think it's the, outro effect of our dear Rover. Let's do this, then. Darn. Oh, no, we did hit it. Great. Thought I missed. Please give me an echo. That's not an echo, my friend. Darn it. And we still haven't found that bell. How peculiar. Oh, we got stuck. And we recovered. Okay. Bell, this way. Be right here. Haha. Wind chimer, that's what it is. Okay. Now we've taken a little bit of damage, so let's actually go heal. We're just gonna pop over here and then pop right back. Alright. Heal, please. Thank you. And right back over here. Lovely. Let's see. Rover? Ooh. Oh, you're frozen, aren't you? You're not something I can fight? No. Okay, never mind. Thought that might be a cool new tacit discord. Oh, we walked into range.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xing Yi mentioned.
It's quite robust.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous shore.
It looks quite different, but
The
I'll take your word
entrance is
for
built
it.
on that cliff, and it's been blocked.
Now the photon barrier too.
We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first.
Okay. What is it, Changli?
Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it.
My first 3 guesses: 1, there is someone among them who is not mortal. 2, through their experiments that kind of breached the edge of the unknown, their minds gazed into the abyss and they gained a little bit of superhuman comprehension, probably at a great cost. Or 3, there is a non-human party, non-mortal party, that has been assisting them. They've been in contact with a non-mortal.
I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why?
Well, if the Sentinel knew that its days were numbered, it might have wanted to pass on some sort of defense ability in order for its abilities to still protect the people after it's gone.
We
Maybe?
need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truthseeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
Alrighty. Oh, it was just hiding. Oh, right, forgot about that. Trying to move it. It's not moving. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see how this works. Okay. 1, 2, and 3 then. Hopefully we don't accidentally heal it after moving.
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them.
Oh, I'm so sorry I cut her off. I thought she would keep going. Oh, it did heal, didn't it? Interesting.
Good.
Oh.
Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff?
Oh.
Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Launch me! Thank you. Oh, there's another teleporter nearby. Okay. What's this? Part of the mechanism, I suppose. Oh. I was worried I was going to blow myself up, but I did not appear to. Okay. Where's that other teleporter? Oh, I see. Inside, is it? Appears to be. Underground! Okay, well. Let's see what we can do. Aha.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously.
I'm a little surprised that the disc didn't heal itself after rotating back in time, but sure.
The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
I think it might have made a little bit more sense if we had to put it at the most far in the past position and then move it forward in time, and it would still have the hole in it. Oh, we get a box. Nice.
Remnants of the past.
Thank you. Oh, speaking of which, actually, let's go here. Events. Is it? What day is it? It's not this day, so I don't get those. That's fine. Tales from Mount Firmament. Resonators Pioneer Podcast. Oh, you know what I can probably do already? I can probably... Nope. I was thinking I would have complete one main quest and I'd be able to jump forward. Do these change day by day? I thought they were the same every day, but... Sometimes this is cooking and sometimes this is synthesizing. I think they change a little bit. Anyways, we're working on that. Guidebook, find your podcast. Claim that. Events, right, you're just going to keep talking to me. That's fine, that's fine. No, let's do a convene. I'm feeling the vibes. We're going to do... We could do the weapon one, but it uses those. I could do one of these. Might as well. But this is gauntlets. I want a 4-star rectifier. None of these are rectifiers. I don't know if this weapon is necessarily quite helpful for Jinhsi. Present skill bonus damage. I mean, I suppose that really applies to anybody. Sure, let's give it a try. Alright, gauntlets. Ooh, rectifier? Oh, it's only 3 stars though. That's alright.
Quit the chit chat.
Yay!
Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you.
Oh, I'm
Your
happy.
descriptions are reasonable.
I'm very happy with that, actually. We're happy! Oh! Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, well, let's go over here and do one of these as well. I'm so... Oh my gosh.
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation, I see.
Nice!
What's on your mind today?
I really enjoyed playing with her during the event on the train, so I'm actually excited to give her a try. I know that outside of the event she won't be as powerful as she was inside because, for one, they gave her to us at level 60, and for two...
Greetings, Rover. I will escort you for the time being.
Hi, Sanhua! Welcome back! That's exciting. Wow. 3 characters in quick succession. That was, I'm quite pleased, to be honest. Oh. Well, we're going to do Radiant Tides. Even though we just used the Lustrous Tides, it's, I could buy Jinhsi's Waveband. Ooh. I don't think I'll be able to afford it in time, though. That's cool. Okay, okay. Well, we have a couple surprising things to do. Mortefi, during Resin's liberation, the crit damage of Marcato is increased by 30%. So, Burning Rhapsody. So this is the crit damage of the tandem attacks? I'm just a little confused how they have 2 different names. I need to read his skills again. Will that last for the entire duration of his thing? Apply Burning Rhapsody to all characters on the team. Burning Rhapsody, yeah, so Marcato is his coordinated attack. So yeah, it's basically... Marcato exists for as long as Burning Rhapsody exists, and the thing that we just got says that as long as Burning Rhapsody exists, Marcato's crit chance will be increased by quite a bit. So it's basically for the entire duration. Yang Yang, why are you speaking with me? Oh, I can ascend you. Right. I have the materials because I have them for Jian. I'm saving them for Jian. Sorry, Yang Yang. Sorry, Alto. Anomalous Vision. Sanhua's damage dealt is increased by 35% against targets with HP below 70. Cool, cool. Alright. What do these other ones do? Damage increase, resonance energy... Crit damage increased by 100%! Sanhua! My goodness! I would love to get that. Burning Rhapsody is increased. I would love that. Skill, or resonant skill, hits target. Coordinating attacks. Ooh! Okay, so basically his 2 different E abilities will gain Marcato's. Very cool. And attack boost. Not bad. Definitely a very supportive build, but one that seems very satisfying. I think this is the one that I accidentally picked up? No. Digi and Lacrimosa. Well, that's a fun title. Should do these quests. Alright, well... What was I just thinking about? I want to see how many I have. 40... I could do another... No. No. Save it. Save it for the next character. Don't need another Jinhsi. Even though I'd love to get her chain, it's unlikely that I will, and then we'll just be wasting our convenience. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'd rather, to be honest, I'd rather build my support characters at this point. Oh, I'm surrounded by bells. I get the feeling they'll be inside here, though. This looks like a new mineral. Oh, it's our fluorite! Hi, fluorite. Hello, lizard. Oh, it's raining in here. More fluorite! I wonder if maybe Jinhsi's weapon ascends on fluorite.
Why are there tacit discords here?
Oh, are there? Oh, there are.
No, Well, these monsters, they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
TD
These
holograms.
also look like the works of the court of Savante. Did they create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
It is really interesting to me how a lot of different... Oh, that was a lot of damage. Whoops, sorry. A lot of different defense mechanisms will use TD holograms. Even though humans are, you know, trying so hard to defeat TDs, they will still use their power to protect their spaces that they need to be safe. Because we saw these also in the City Hall, protecting the Grand Archive, or whatever it's called.
Fury boils.
I wonder if that means that the Court of Savante built the Grand Archives, or at least had some part in its building. Sorry, Mortefi. I tried.
Let's do this another way. Silence!
So those guys, their crit damage is up. Or crit rate, that is. Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm seeing some.
Sounds.
It's a little hard to tell. But theoretically, at 60%, every other hit should be a crit. He was clapping. Oh, we've got one of those. Right. Right as they get their outros, of course. Alright. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Leave me. Let's do this another way.
Hold on, I don't have any healers on the party. I don't know if I should switch in Verena just for the healing. To be honest, you know what? I'm really not using GN.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
Looks like it.
It seems to have
Sorry. Please
unlocked
continue.
after we got rid
Yes.
of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
I'm going to switch in Verena, but I still want to have Rover. So let's do this, which is a little out of order. I predict I'm going to get thrown off with Mortefi on the final slot. But I want our dear friend, the healer.
Cherish every gain.
Mechanism there. That's the way we came from, so it's probably not much over there. Fluorite! Yay! Fluorite, best rock. I don't know why I'm suddenly so passionate about fluorite, but I do have a fondness in my heart for it. Is this a bamboo shoot? Drip snail. Nope. I was just looking at it from the wrong angle. But that explains why it's in here. I was very perplexed why it would be in here. Ooh. What have I found? Oh, look at the light on those stalactites. No, that's stalagmites. That's so cool. Missed something. I want this fluorite. Hello, mysterious water. Anything in there? Doesn't look like it. I'm trying to find those bells and or that teleporter. I'm so sorry. Please get off the wall. Thank you. The bells or the teleporter that we saw on the map. I see the bells are popping up, but not so much the teleporter anymore. Hey, a box!
An
Nice.
unexpected discovery.
Oh, there's guns. No, I just think there's some sort of connective device. I know you're there, my dear friend, but I will not be requiring your services at this time. Paper! Monitoring report on abnormal spectrum performance of C001. I'm guessing that's Joy, and I'm guessing this was made by a Court of Savante member. Abstract. The data presented in this report were obtained from spectrum evaluations performed on subject C001, also known as Jue, from June to December. During a preliminary experiment conducted on June 14th, blank researchers observed a 15-second frequency loss in subject C001 spectrum. 5 additional tests were later conducted through the following day, and all data obtained reflecting the frequency loss were highly consistent. Margin of error average below 0.02. I want some units on that. Anyways, the recorded data of resonance spectrum on the 3rd, 6th, 11th, 23rd, and 30th of the subsequent month indicated a gradual lengthening of subject C001's frequency loss. The data exhibited significant increases with varying patterns. It was postulated that this event occurred due to the presence of subject C002 also known as the Mianlung Chamber. So I guess the chamber itself must have a very distinct frequency pattern. Subject 32 one-factor experiments. Subsequent 32 one-factor experiments confirmed a significant correlation between subject C002 and the duration of frequency loss in subject C001. Notably, subject C002 exhibited an inhibitory effect on the duration growth of subject C001. Okay. Based on spectrum monitoring data of subject C001 from June to December, the following preliminary conclusions can be drawn. 1. Subject C001 bears defect/malfunction. 2. Subject C002 can temporarily slow down the escalation of subject C001's defect, but cannot make up for subject C001's frequency loss. Let me drink some water. Appendix 1. Source Research Memo number C349. With the help of the peculiar visitor, we were given the opportunity to converse with subject C001 directly. Is that Jinhsi, maybe? It was a meaningful and mutual conversation, though we didn't get as much information as I had hoped for. But at the very least, the conversation proved one point. Our previous research was effective, and there was no defect in C001. As per C001's own declaration, one of the temporal programs was lost, and during its prime, C001 had the capability to manipulate time by decelerating, or even halting it, rewinding it, and making corrections as needed. Nonetheless, the current condition of C001 can be described as one of sickness, with irreversible disruptions to time rendering any attempts at correction or restoration ineffective. Consequently, Mount Firmament has been transformed into an isolated entity amidst the vast oceans of time, despite the initial purpose being one of redemption. Appendix 2, Source Research Memo number C382. By running through time flow models, we came up with two hypotheses. Hypothesis 1. C001's defect is non-congenital, and this defect may have taken place around the period of C001's first arrival at Mount Firmament. It has been confirmed that the defect cannot be reversed. See report HC7426. Hypothesis number 2. The discrepancy in temporal progression between the interior and exterior of the time bubble has been progressively widening. Oh dear. Based on data comparisons, there exists a correlation between the deceleration rate of time flow in Mount Firmament and the growth rate of the duration of C001's frequency loss. Expanding on the second hypothesis, if C001 were to eventually cease to exist, the uncontrolled flow of time in Mount Firmament would likely surpass its limitations and impact a broader range of regions, such as the entirety of Jinzhou. This might be why that peculiar visitor offered to work with us in the first place. Appendix 3, Source Research Memo C457. Efforts are being made to advance the development of the artificial resonance object. Although we have not yet achieved success, we have decided to name it the Chronosorter in honor of our recent progress. I know we have our peculiar visitor to thank for every progress we've made so far. If the Chronosorter project is successful, it's a win-win for everyone involved. As I had anticipated, they intend to restore and utilize C001's complete power in order to rectify the temporal distortion with the aid of a resonance object. There is still a significant journey ahead of us. This is merely the starting point. Okay, I have a lot of thoughts. First of all, the peculiar visitor could be Jinhsi. However, if this note is from far in the past, which it might be based on their notes of inventing the Chronosorter, it might actually be the previous iteration of the rover. If it's not the rover, then maybe a secret third option, another immortal being. One recalls that when we were in the Court of Savantai ruins with Alto and Encore, we saw a hologram or an echo sort of memory thing of the being from the very beginning of the game that pushed us down to this planet. For lack of knowing what actually happened in that scene, that's just how I'm going to describe it. So, could be Jinhsi, I'm thinking not. Could be us, maybe, but a version of us that had all of their memories. Or it could be some other being. Another thought that I had was, So basically this is talking about how Jue is, yes, losing strength, losing frequencies. By resting in the Mianlong chamber, it can restore itself, or at least delay this degradation. But what I thought was interesting was, as per... I'll put it up at the top so you know where I'm looking. As per C001's own declaration, one of the temporal programs was lost. Temporal programs. Now, this could be a translation quirk, but the phrasing of that makes me wonder if, you know, being in a somewhat fantasy realm and seeing a dragon, I thought, oh, this is a magical creature. But I'm wondering if Jue is actually some sort of, maybe not necessarily a mechanical being, maybe not necessarily an artificial one, I don't want to be rude here, but some sort of program, for lack of a better term again. I do have my theory that this whole world is based on sound. So Jue could be some sort of synthesized entity running a series of, not musical, but sound-based, how would you phrase this? Basically what I'm thinking of is if you take, for instance, a sine wave, and you apply a number of transformations to it, you can turn that sine wave into a number of shapes. Like, you can get a square wave, a saw wave. I have seen a unit circle become a square based off of different parameters being applied to it. So I'm wondering if Jue is basically a very advanced, very detailed entity that is based off of sound but has been deliberately affected into the shape of a dragon. And for whatever reason, whatever is generating Jue, or maybe Jue is at this point self-generating, but whatever program it is running is, for whatever reason, breaking down. And so, as per Jue's own declaration, one of the temporal programs was lost. So maybe some sort of method or thread has been, you know, crashed or developed an error in such a way that it is unable to be restored. So that's just what that phrasing there made me think, that maybe Jue is less of a magical being and more of a very, very advanced sound-based one. Which I want to mention, I don't think that lessens Jue's importance or power or, you know, viability as a being onto itself. That should be respected. But that's just a theory I have. And I do think that would mesh well with the world, because this world isn't very fantasy-like, to be honest. But for the existence of dragons, it's very technology-based. Very futuristic. So that would make sense. We're still... You know what? I'm going to change my settings yet again. I just really want that to be a little bit easier to control. There we go. How does that make you feel? A little bit better. It still lags just a bit. You know what? You know what I'm gonna try? This might be a terrible idea, but I'm trying it. Okay. Hey, when in doubt. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm changing the DPI of my mouse, which is something that I can do because a little while back I bought a better mouse, or at least an updated mouse. I was previously using, when I first started this game. Actually no, not even before I started this game, but when I was playing Genshin.
You're no match.
I was using a lovely little mouse that I got in 2013. And I think its DPI was approximately 800.
One with the sound.
What are these? Little frozen cubes? Oh my goodness, you are dying. I'm so sorry, I didn't notice. Forgot about that part. It's so hard to... Oh! The little bounces, I see. I was about to say it's so hard to see these guys' attacks, but now I understand.
Life is in everything.
You should heal a little bit more. Ooh, alternate clicking to break free. I'm so sorry that you got frozen. But yes. So when I started playing games, I was using my basic little mouse. I didn't even realize that it might be a problem.
Fury boils.
And then I was having some issues. And I decided, hey, actually, the main reason I thought I'd get a better mouse, not a better mouse, but a new mouse, ooh, was because my old mouse was very loud. Oh, I just broke something. I don't know what it was. And if you've seen some of my earlier Genshin videos, you're probably very familiar with the sound of my old mouse. But I decided to get a quieter one, and I just went for something really basic. It was like 20 or 30 bucks, I don't even know. And, it just happened to come with a couple extra bells and whistles. And I can change my DPI at will, which is nice. And I usually just leave it at, like, 1 level. I forget what the amount is. I want to say it's probably around 1200. Maybe just 1000. But I could immediately see the difference from my old mouse. And you know how? It's because I was doing a, I was doing that domain in Genshin where you have the, ooh. You have that magical fire slime, that shoots fireballs at you that do so much damage. And, in that domain, once you beat the slimes, there's also the Pyro Abyss mages, right? And both of those have fire-based attacks. That do quite a bit of damage. And I had never before successfully dodged them, but then once I got the mouse with the better DPI, I dodged all of them. And I was very pleased. And I don't know really if it was the mouse doing that. I also got a better keyboard at the time because I was trying to get a quieter keyboard, and so it just ended up being, you know, it's up to date. As opposed to my old one from over 10 years ago. I don't know if I'm where I'm supposed to be honest. I want to progress the main quest before I progress any side quests, but in any case. So around the same time I got a new keyboard and I got a new mouse. I don't know if I'll be able to carry this while I'm swimming, but I will try. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, I need to break this first. Okay. And then all of a sudden I could dodge things, and I'm very pleased about this development. Wow, look at that. Can I break it? I don't want to, it's so pretty. Oh good, I can't. This is going to launch me directly into the ceiling. Oh. Transform into Klangbang. Interact with the mechanic to start the Echo Challenge Klangbang and transform into Klangbang. Transform into Klangbang and use the leap device to launch yourself the ice walls to break through it. Transform, jump, and then plunge to break through ice caps. Wow, okay, I see. You want me to acquire, equip that is, a certain echo. I don't want to though, because I like the echoes that I have. Well, I see the Klangbang. Hello. Are you a challenge? You're a challenge, not an echo, my bad. Why can't I interact with you, though? What is this? What is that? Trip now. Well, this is all very mysterious, but there's another one on the other side as well. I'm going to have to loop all the way back around if I can't figure this out, actually. So maybe I should figure this out. I still don't know if you can drown in this game. I'm not keen on trying at the moment. You want me to activate this, but it won't let me activate it. It's because it's underwater. Alright. Let's try the mechanism then. Maybe we can get this area out of the water. Oh, it's blocked off. There was an order of events here. Yeah, okay, fine. You know what? I can change my echo, can't I? Bestie, you're going to be Klangbang for a little while. Hopefully I remember to switch you back. Should be easy enough to identify. It's the only plus 20 crownless I have. So I'm looking for Klangbang. There it is. Hi, buddy. Look at it, it's so cute. Little cube. Okay, so what's the order of operations here?
Hopefully this helps.
I did not transform into Klangbang. Cute. Okay, that didn't work. So I do need to activate the mechanism then to transform. Oh, wrong button. But I can't activate the mechanism without doing something else first. Hey, a box. I must be missing a step
Cherish
here.
every gain.
Is this an opening here? I think it is. Oh, good, the bell. Ooh, fancy box. Thank you. Oh, that's the bell that we saw through this opening too. I remember. I'm trying to shoot through that. Talking about that there. Okay, so we got the bell. And I remember I turned off this thing. Oh dear, was I supposed to leave it on? Martevi, would you be so kind? Oh, that feels much smoother now with the updated settings. I'm happy about that. What on earth? So here's our dilemma, right? I need to get through there. Which I think I need to use this to do. That's blocked. I think I need to blow up that wall. To get the blow up thing, it's over there. I need this to be open. To open that, I need to launch myself as a Klingbang on it using this. To become a Klingbang, I need to use that. But this won't activate. Unless... oh. Unless I think I need to get out of the water. But that won't activate because it's locked. And I thought that these were the ice cap things. They don't look like ice caps, so I could be wrong there. How on earth? I think those are heaters. They look like warmth. I think if I were to activate them, I'd be... what is... oh, thank you. I think if I were to activate them, I would be able to evaporate the water. Do I have a tutorial on this? I could challenge Klingbang 2. I've missed Klingbang 1, have I? Don't lift. No sorter. Quite perplexing. Okay. I would like to figure this out later, I guess. It's not working. Let us get us out of this little area that we've backed ourselves into. Nope, we're in the same area. Okay. I will simply have to backtrack. Which is unfortunate. But sometimes it happens. Oh. How do I get out of here? Oh! Oh, I see. Ooh, light. I think we're making our way back. Well, I was about to say, hopefully we don't need to activate that other place to get going, but I think we don't. Hopefully. We'll see. Hello, Belle. I could just shoot you. Well, I'm here already. Thank you. I forget what I'm supposed to do with those wind chimes, to be honest with you. Alright, let's see. Oh, what was that? Flare crest. Flare crests typically come in sets and are used to seal the entrance of a ruin or other devices. Each one corresponds to one flare stone. Flare crests can be extinguished by approaching and activating the corresponding flare stones. After all flare crests of a set have been extinguished, the seal will be lifted. Oh dear. Oh no. I'm very worried that the second one will be behind that area I couldn't get into. Okay. Hopefully it's just one for this one. 3! I need to do 3.
The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
Did the Court of Savantai build this too?
Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them.
Oh, did we? Oh, this here? That's why the corresponding star has dimmed.
Yes. We still need the other 2 flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here.
Oh.
It's Jinhsi.
I didn't see any, but I'll take your word for it. Jinhsi's injured.
She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now.
Oh. She's been pushing herself with keeping the time dilation away from that chamber with all the people.
We are running out of time.
Okay. Oh, go to the middle tier. Oh no. Oh no. Well, maybe I can activate it now because I have progressed. Inspect the tome. Oh, I just read it though.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place.
Well, decades from whose perspective? So this probably wasn't talking about Jinhsi then. Talking about somebody else. Well, we read this earlier. Let's pretend we read it again. Peculiar visitor. Yue's losing time.
The situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
Oh.
So the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal.
That's quite the pickle.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou.
I just found Chongli's tacit mark. I see.
So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament.
So I guess she is a resonator. I was wondering if maybe her abilities, whatever they were, stemmed from her being possibly a phoenix or some other sort of mythical being. But it also looks like she is indeed a resonator. That means she's probably playable. I mean, look at her. She's obviously playable. I kind of want to get her. I really like her design. Is there any way to cure the Sentinel?
There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records.
I wonder if Jinhsi might develop the ability to restore time. Or... I just feel like if she and Jue work together, they can solve this. Or does she have to take over entirely? That's my wonder.
Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort.
The resonance in the chronosorters. Well, they were talking about inventing the chronosorters.
The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first chronosorter, a man-made resonance object.
So it worked.
No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power.
If objects didn't work, then what if it was a person? Jinhsi. Yeah, I felt like we were going in this direction. Jinhsi. So did they create her? Wait, did they... Jinhsi.
We're getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinhsi.
I have a special fondness in my heart for characters who are a little bit non-human. So, or a lot of it, I'll be honest. So if Jinhsi was actually created, first of all, I will be there to support her through her identity crisis. And also, she might become my new favorite character. Oh, fell in the water. But yeah, we're back here. Oh good, it's unlocked now! Oh, thank goodness.
Chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate.
Thank goodness. Sorry, I cut you off. You said let's restore?
Gate with this chronosorter.
Yes. Okay. It always takes 2 tries. Oh good, one of them's out of the water. They're both... Oh, they're photon barriers. I see. Well, I want to find my little guy. Did I go too far? Is it gone now? I'm looking for the challenge that was buried. I was not paying attention when I did the time thing. I don't know where it went. Alright. Trying to get out of the water. You simply will not climb. Thank you, my friend. Okay. Where are you, buddy? Let's go back in time. Haha.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try?
Yes. Hee.
So it turned you into a clang bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
This is so adorable. The little ice sounds that it makes when it walks. I'm very much enjoying.
Another chrono sorter. Let's give it a try.
Ooh. Okay, cool.
The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
Aha, I see. I was gonna try to bring it through the, What do I need this for, then? The fissured ledge. Okay. I don't think you want me to blow up the chrono sorter. Oh, right. I forgot about this wall. Did you miss? I'm so sorry, my darling. Did you just miss? I thought maybe I should do it early because I wasn't sure if it was going to evaporate on me, but turns out no. I simply should have waited. I guess that means when you see the aim button, it doesn't necessarily mean you can...
This area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Doesn't necessarily mean that you can actually, reach it. You can just launch it. No guarantee that it will hit. Okay. Let's prepare this. Oh, I see the third one is over there. Alright. You're up, Mortefi. 1, 2.
There's still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Found it.
Let's do this another way.
Sorry, Mortefi.
Silence! Endure and defy.
Nope, we're done. I want this little... Is this a gloom slough? Yes, I love the name. Lizard. Stuck on a rock? Mine now. I see another snail. I still have yet to meet a character that uses drip snails. I'm really curious who it might be. It's probably somebody that I have, one of the basic starting characters. But I just haven't built them. Sorry. Haha. Fantastic! And there's the next key. Whatever it's called. Flare thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? This guy. Flare stone? Flare stone. Yay! Okay.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us.
Aha.
We should be able to find Jinhsi soon.
I see you, carrier lift, and I will be there momentarily. I need to break some ice first. Okay. Operate.
We've reached the carrier lift.
To the lower tier. Okay, because we came from the higher tier, right? Wait a minute. Sorry. I can take this off. There we go. Lower tier. Ooh. First but foremost, rocks. Oop. Did not get the rocks. Whoops. Okay. Indigoite. Interesting name. Want me to go that way, I'm guessing? Well, unfortunately, I will go the other direction first. I will be back momentarily. Is this the manual way? Ooh, I heard a noise. Manual way to get to the other surfaces? Oh, I see more photon barrier stuff. And I see more rocks. Okay, and I see more papers and a chest. Maybe I'm supposed to come this way later. Well, let's read this now. Communication log, that child. Oh dear. Reply, that child. Unfortunately, C001 did not respond to the matter concerning that child. However, the fact remains that the dead baby did come back to life. Jinhsi, we do not need C001 to confirm anything for us, or else the strange occurrences of that day would be meaningless. As for the child's identity, there can be no other answer besides blank. How? Oh. As for how the dead baby was brought back to life, I suspect it has something to do with the turning back of time. But neither you, I, nor the people of Hongzhen are able to remember the events of that night in detail. If we rule out the possibility of a collective hallucination, this at least indicates that the phenomenon of turning back time on that day only affected individual entities and not all of Mount Firmament. A citizen of Hongzhen told me that a child is now being fostered in the town. Maybe we should go and take a look. Oh, Jinhsi.
The Sentinel never tried to interfere with natural death before. Why did it make an exception?
Probably because it can see the future. Jinhsi? Jinhsi just said something? Are we about to find Jinhsi over here? And we're supposed to go that way with her in our party? Oops. Inspect the tome. Another one? CSC Research Memo 1. Research Memorandum C532. Is that familiar to me? I don't know if it is. Date 05. As our 903rd experiment ended in yet another failure, we couldn't help but reminisce about our initial excitement when we completed the first chronosorter prototype. However, we were always aware that it was a crude replica of C001's power. My calculations showed that the chronosorters could only function within a specific distance, and would become useless once removed from this region's time barrier, although they may still work at the luminous shore. Despite this, I clung to hope. The concept of a secondary resonance was more than just a theory to me. It was my life's work. It was terrifying to think it could all be a mere fantasy. Research Memorandum C545, 26th. The 931st chronosorter, like its predecessors, was destroyed by intense resonance shock, but it successfully restored time for a brief 1.29 seconds, making it a valuable sacrifice. I was right. My belief in the secondary resonance theory has been confirmed. When two entities resonate at high intensity, the weaker one can exert much greater resonance power than its original capacity. I can see where Jinhsi might come into this. The only issue is how the chronosorters we've been making are too fragile for this task. I need a more powerful resonator, but the risk is too great. No one can withstand the resonance shock of C001 without enduring catastrophic overclocking. Note, I must speak to our visitor. I saw them telling C001 something. I am convinced that there is a connection between what they did and the brief success of chronosorter number 931. Yes, I had seen it with my own eyes. C001 must have transmitted some form of unknown energy to chronosorter number 931 just when I had deemed the experiment a failure. Does that imply the chronosorters only work when
Is that so?
Julia allows them to? What does it say?
So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel.
Yeah, that sounds very powerful.
No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis.
Why is the camera swinging? My question. Who's watching us?
Which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a Second Resonance Awakening.
The destined fight between Jinhsi and the Sentinel.
Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a Second Resonance Awakening for Jinhsi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time.
So she's literally going through a trial, I feel like. It's very reminiscent. Did the Court of Cervantes research succeed?
Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust.
Without exception. What about the ones we've been seeing?
One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote.
So, it's almost... Jinhsi needs to be overclocking, basically, in order for this to work. But look, we're finally getting some details! What is overclocking? I've wanted to know for so long.
Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening.
I would have liked more details, but you know what? Thank you. Thank you for the scraps. I appreciate it. It doesn't sound like a good thing.
No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command.
Well, I don't know. Would you say command? I don't know if we necessarily know that. If that person was offering advice or a suggestion and then Jue voluntarily went along with it. Influence, maybe. I don't know about control.
In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel.
Ah, but I see. They're trying to give us a reason to be involved, basically. They want us to play a part.
And the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order.
Overclocking when the chronosorter almost broke down. Energy transmission.
Rover, do you have an idea?
Oh boy. Oh boy. The risky game we're playing.
Jinhsi.
Jinhsi! Is she over there? Oh my god, did we catch up? I wanted the snail! Okay, that's fine. We'll help. Ooh. Oh, it's so cool to see her fighting in a cutscene. Oh, hang in there. Hang in there, we're gonna help. Ooh. Scale time. Hello, we're here to help.
You.
Aww. She looks so upset.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
Oh, I see. Immediately addressing her main concern. Changli not even mentioning herself, which means she's also definitely special. Jinhsi already knows it.
But, Changli, you're...
Or maybe not.
Shh.
Oh.
I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so.
I like Changli a lot, actually.
And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here.
So, you know, with phoenixes, they grow old, they die, they burst into flames, they are reborn. So I'm thinking that Jinhsi is concerned that she's going to speed up the end of this life for Changli. That's my guess.
Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
I don't mind helping you again. I'm here to find out about my past. I don't mind helping you again. It's fine.
Thank you, Rover. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinhsi?
I wonder how much she knows about her own origins.
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate.
Ooh, ability to control time. Okay.
Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
She knows what they had plans for her. I'm not sure how she feels about that.
You can achieve all that, but Jinhsi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long.
Perspective shift.
Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions.
Another part of a coming-of-age story. Hey, a bell!
The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinhsi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Got a little bit of a subtitle discrepancy there. Oops.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinhsi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure.
We're finally hearing about what could happen when you overclock. I wonder if the disintegration part is a standard danger, or just one due to the special circumstances of this situation.
On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinhsi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher.
Oh. She came in here.
I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that.
Oh, it's the first time she's getting a little cold. Just because she disapproves of the situation so much.
We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinhsi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Jinhsi, I don't intend to
The
stop
expressions!
you. I know you've made up your
They're
mind.
so good.
That's why I brought Rover here.
We will do our best to help.
You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. He is also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence
How do you know
we've
this?
gathered points to
Okay.
this being true.
Yeah, that's fair. The evidence. Oh, I've just noticed the golden band in our hair. It looks like the our ascension materials. Maybe I should take a closer look at those.
If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
I don't remember anything, but I can fight. I'm strong, it wouldn't hurt to help. There might be other options. I don't remember anything, but I can fight.
Thank you, my teacher. Jinhsi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
Maybe the Fraxidus are just really strong. They might be using the Court of Savantai's mechanisms. Maybe they manipulated the Sentinel's weakness. Torn between these bottom two. I'll just say the mechanisms.
Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon.
Right, I forgot she was looking into that.
The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
Jinhsi joined the party! Yay! I'm very tempted to actually put her in my party now, but she is unfortunately underleveled, and we are already seeing enemies that are higher level than our highest level characters. And she needs a break. She needs to rest. Now, I saw a lizard back there, but I don't think I want it so badly that I'll go for it. Oh, this is the snail I was trying to get when I was teleported into the cutscene. But yeah, I guess that does confirm that we do run into Jinhsi, and then she's with us. What was it that I was reading that she reacted to? Oh, was it the thing about the child? Oh dear. I really hope that she knew a little bit about her past before this. I'd feel bad if it was just sort of dumped on her during this tumultuous time. Okay, oh!
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
Hello, floating floor tiles. Did I see all that there was to see, though? I think this is the other way that I explored earlier. Let's see if we find the thing about the child. Yes. So this is the way that we came earlier. Great. So let's see. This one's fine. This one's fine. And that one.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's new. How does one determine what the order is? I'm tempted to do clockwise or counterclockwise. Let's try counterclockwise.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
I feel like there should be some sort of hint. 3? Is that supposed to be the third one, then?
It's not
No.
working. We may need to follow a specific order.
I could just work through all the permutations. So first we did 1, 2, 3. We just did 1, 2, 3. And in the middle there we did 1, 2, 3. So let's try 1, 2, 3.
It's not working.
No, okay.
We may need to follow a specific order.
Then we'll start with this one here. Let's do clockwise first.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
1, 2, 3. Aha! I don't know how you were supposed to figure that out. There's probably some sort of...
It worked.
There's probably some sort of clue.
The court of Savante set many traps here.
Oh.
Must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It was indeed the rocks. There's one there, there's two there, and there's three there. As I was staring at this one, waiting for it to reset that final time, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if that rock is supposed to be in number 1. And it was. Oh well. Still got there in the end. Okay. Thank you very much. How much you want to bet that enemies are going to pop up?
It's a trap! Watch out!
Hey, hey! What is this? Lumiscale construct. The solid scales of the Lumiscale construct form a protective barrier that reduces all incoming damage when active. The Lumiscale's construct core is exposed after each attack and when it is immobilized. Attack the Lumiscale construct at this time to deal damage to it effectively. After each attack and when it is... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to get her into her... One, 2, 3, 4. Up we get. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Jinhsi, sorry. I'm supposed to be giving you a time to rest. You know what? I have... Chun-Li's here! Chun-Li! Oh, absolutely a phoenix. Look at that. What does her abilities do? Can I read about it? I can! Look at her! Hi! Fusion. Oh, wow. Look at that thing. Okay. Dashing, plunging damage. You know what? To be honest, I'm not going to read it right now. So it looks like, even though, oh, nice, okay. A little bit of that. Jinhsi. Let's get your stacks up. Oh, it's almost dead anyways. Never mind. Sorry that we damaged you, Jinhsi. That was cool though. Okay, last one. So Chun-Li, to be honest, I didn't get a lot from her during that trial. Because...
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
I wanted to fight with Jinhsi.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
And... her abilities, I'll just wait for her character trial, do the trial, and read the tutorials that it gives us. Anything to collect? Nope. Okay. I'm going up. Upper tier? Yes, please. Elevator! Very convenient, I appreciate it. Hello, middle tier. Goodbye, middle tier. Hello, upper tier. I wonder if there's any, like, hidden paths inside that elevator. If you look around as it's rising...
Unexpected discovery.
I wonder if there's a tunnel that you could jump into. Most likely not, but one wonders. Oh wow, I got weapons from that. Let us check. Do we have 100 yet? No. Goodness. What happened here? Oh, 30 collectibles. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. It's guidebook resonators. Oh, right, you guys want to ascend. I'm so sorry. Oh, Taochi! She is. Oh, okay, we'll build her later. Wait, I do want to see what she uses, though. I think she uses a broadsword, but I'm thinking about materials here. Okay, cool. I have loads of those. And to ascend... do you need? Okay, fine. I want to see what she needs.
My heart is beating faster, and I can hear my blood rushing. This newfound strength is making me feel a bit restless. Oh, maybe I should go get some sleep.
A sleepy character. I think this might be another case where the voice direction kind of made it more difficult for the actor to do their job. Seems like she loses the end of her words a couple times. Impermanence Heron. Okay, I have not been fighting the Impermanence Heron. Is there anyone else who's only level 1? Yeah, Dungeon. Sorry, Dungeon.
My crimson blades are lasting longer, and my whole body feels so light. I never knew this sword could feel so light in my hands.
Oh, at least she's happy. Yeah, because what I heard about the voice actors is that the studio that did the game for English... Oh! I could have sent you! Was this Whining Eggs? Crownless! I've just been fighting the Crownless for fun! Just sent her. Mortefi needs those, though, doesn't he? No! It's Chisia who does. But sure, let's listen Dungeon, I guess.
Now that my blade is faster, I should be able to make cleaner cuts.
Just because why not? Okay. Now she's stuck. Well, let's see Chisia. I'm gonna get some things back. Yep. Okay, great. I'm starting to run out of materials again. A little concerning. Okay, great. You need the poppies, but we have plenty. You need the core from that guy, though. You... Right. I fought the Thundering Memphis several times, but I never have the wave plates. Lampy Lumen. Oh! Chisia. Right, you want the stuff that I'm saving for Jian. Are you also Lampy Lumen? I feel like you will be. Yeah, you are. Okay. So we've ascended everyone that we can ascend. Everyone should be max level as well. Which is not my favorite thing to do, as we know, but I wanted to see what everyone needs. Okay, that's everyone. Moving on! Sorry for the little delay there. We are coming up on 2 hours, actually. So maybe we should just stop here. And we'll proceed from right here in the next one. Yeah, I think we've made some great progress today. Oh, does that mean that I get to do another convene? I don't know if I have enough. I have enough. I'm quite tempted to just do these 3, though. Might as well. I want it to be all cleared out. That's 1. Here's 2. Hey, purple! What do we get?
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation, I see. What's on your mind today?
I think I completely forgot to finish my thoughts about the studio. Well, I've heard, so the studio is English, and for whatever reason, they made the decision to ask the actors to try to not use their English accents and to try to use an American one instead. And I imagine that was quite difficult for many of the actors. And so that's why we're having some... The Forte Circuit Power Shift Shield is increased by 40%. Cool. I imagine that has led to some of the difficulties in voice acting that we've been hearing. Which makes me quite sad for the actors, but I believe that they can grow. And I've heard that they're sort of walking back the decision to get rid of the accents, so I'm hoping that the actors enjoy their increased freedom in the future. We shall see. Anyways, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. In the next one, we're just going to continue on with this quest. I really want to fight Joy, to be honest with you. It just sounds really fun, and I think it's going to look amazing. So I'm excited for that, and I hope you are too, because if you are, I will see you in the next one. Thanks again. Have a great one.